Hey YouTube, it's Spiker84. I figured I'd try to make another video since I haven't done that in a while. This here is my Miller Digital Elite welding helmet. And I decided to make this video because when I was trying to buy this, I could not find a lot of information on these in general. So I figured I'd throw in my slight experience. I'll probably throw in some other videos later when I've used it more. I've had this for about a week now. It's been really great. By far the most comfortable and best working helmet I've ever used. I just moved from a pipeliner. I don't know who made it, but it was a pipeliner style helmet. You can see here inside the clear lens you have two sensors on top and two sensors on the bottom. That helps with out of position welding. Pretty self-explanatory. You've got your auto adjusting lens right there. At the bottom here you have a solar panel to help out the batteries. If you're in a well lit place, it will not run on the batteries, it will run on solar alone. And but if you're inside, you may be getting some battery assistance. And up here in the top where you can't see, there's an antenna for this mode called X mode, which I'll explain later in the video. It's a pretty big helmet. Sorry, I have a cat. Let's look on the inside now. The headgear here. This is Miller's new Arc Armor headgear, and it's been fantastic. It's way comfortable, very adjustable. It comes in all the newer helmets. Out here, this adjusts how hard it is to flip down the helmet or up, either way. Standard ratchet in the back for tightening. It also moves forward and back. The angle of the hood's adjustable. You can do a lot of things with this. Put it on the inside. I tried to make this video before and the helmet was rolling around on the table, so I put it on this. On the inside here, up at the top, you got your standard warnings. On the side here, it says operator's instructions. It's pretty hard to see on the camera, but it's there. And then this is your computer. It's a decent sized viewing window. I'm not sure exactly how big it is, but it's a pretty good size. Down here, power, lighter, darker, short, long, less, more, and mode. So we're going to turn this on. Let's see up in the top here, try to get the glare out of there, it's in Weld Mode. Right underneath Weld, it says shade 13, delay 2, and sensitivity 6. So to adjust the shade in Weld Mode, hit lighter, darker, however you want it to flip on when it actually turns on. Delay, that's how long it stays on or stays tinted after you stop welding. That way you can protect your eyes from any remaining sparks or bright metal or anything like that. That's what that's for. Sensitivity is how hard it is for the lens to change in light. Now when you hit mode, try to keep this thing focused. When you hit mode, we'll jump to cut. Shade 7, delay 3, set 0. This is for cutting, oxyacetylene cutting, plasma cutting, any of those. Hit it again, grind. That's locked in shade 3. Shade 3 is also the shade when it's off. You can't really get around that. Then hit mode again. This is X mode. Now what X mode does is it's specifically for welding outside, but you can use it inside too. I don't, but you can. What it does is instead of picking up light signatures, which is harder when the sun's out, the antenna that's up here at the top picks up electromagnetic changes, which is great. I use it sometimes, not all the time. I'd rather, when I'm just normal welding, I have it in regular mode. Also, I want to point out up here there's a low battery light, this little red LED. Also in grind mode, you may see it, you may not. There it is. It blinks when it's in grind mode, so you know that you're in grind mode. Don't start welding. Make sure you have the face mask adjusted far enough away from your face that you can see it. If it is a solid light, that means your battery's low. So, another thing I'd like to point out, I'm not going to go super in detail with this video. Miller has a new design for the shells. There used to be on the Elites little buttons up here that you could take the lens out, or the protective, just this clear one, not the whole one. You hit the button and it popped right out. Now everything's on the inside. You can see it's held in by those clips. So there's an inside lens here too, on top of the actual computer. When you buy the helmet, you will get a Miller carrying bag, and if I can reach it with one hand, it's got 2 pockets in it, one for the helmet, one for your extras. A bag of lenses. You get a couple small ones and 5 big ones. I have not used any yet. I have kept mine quite clean, but that will change eventually. Great helmet though. If you're thinking about buying one, I would definitely go ahead with it. It's never failed me. Let me show you, see if I can see. So it's in grind mode still. So that's the number 3 tint. It looks different on the camera than it actually does. There we go. That's number 3. Let's go in here and 10. Alright, so usually when I point it at lights it changes. Let's see if we can get it to change. Turn up the sensitivity some. It was in X mode is why. Alright. So, that's regular shade. Point it up at the lights, and now it's dark. I'm looking directly at a light bulb. That's 13. Make it a little lighter. We'll turn it down to 9. So you can see maybe the transition. It's pretty dark. It's a great helmet though. Like I said, definitely recommend buying it. If you like this video and you want more, please subscribe. I will try to make more when I can. And probably a couple other things other than welding, because that's not too horribly interesting. So please subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.